violation, Chapter 2, the Appraisal Foundation's Voluntary Disciplinary Action Matrix, page 25, Chapter 2 quiz. You passed this time with an 80%. So number 1, which level of a violation is most likely to result in an appraiser having his or her license revoked? You said level 5. You answered correctly. Number 2, which statement is true regarding the 15-hour national use course? You said many states use this course as a remedial corrective education course, and that was correct. Number 3, in an example of a private sanction would taken against an appraiser by a state appraisal enforcement agency would be, you said, revocation. That's wrong. The correct answer was warning letter. There are a number of states that will issue a private reprimand, for instance, a warning letter for minor violations, Chapter 2, purpose and nature. Number 4, a willful, intentional violation of the ethics rule would likely be considered what level of sanction in the Appraisal Foundation's matrix? You said a level 5, and that is correct. Number 5, an appraiser completes a deficient appraisal report for a client, and the client suffers a $10,000 loss. As a result, the state appraisal enforcement agency requires the appraiser to pay $10,000 to the client who has harmed by the appraiser's actions. This sanction would be called, you said, restitution. That's correct. Number 6, an appraiser completed an appraisal on an operating commercial property, but the appraiser valued it as a single-family residence without disclosing its commercial use because the lender wanted to make a residential mortgage loan. Which of the following sanctions is most appropriate for the violation? You said significant suspension, and that's correct. Number 7, which of these would be at least severe sanction taken by a state enforcement agency against an appraiser? You said admontation, and that is correct. Number 8, in an appraisal disciplinary case, factual information or evidence regarding the appraisal that might result in an increased sanction would be considered, you said, a mitigating circumstance, and that is correct. Number 9, according to the Appraisal Foundation's disciplinary action matrix, when should a state appraisal enforcement agency impose public discipline against an appraiser? You said in cases of revocation, suspension, and reprimand, and that's correct. And number 10, according to the Appraisal Foundation's disciplinary actions matrix, when should the state enforcement agency impose private discipline? You said only in conjunction with a license suspension or revocation. That's wrong. The correct answer is only in cases of minor misconduct. The matrix states that the purpose of appraiser discipline is to protect the public from appraisers who have not and will not ethically and competently perform their duties to the clients. The ultimate disposition of appraiser discipline should be public in cases of revocation, suspension, and reprimand. Only in cases of minor misconduct should private discipline be opposed. Chapter 2, purpose of nature. Complete. 39%.